Hey, what's up everybody? This is Shane with Crystal Clear 101 with another Airsoft review. This time I am reviewing the Everblast CQB Airsoft Shotgun. This is made by UTG. Until I got my hands on this, I was not familiar with the company. This is also known as the model M87SOS. There's actually 3 different models of the M87 put out by UTG. Matter of fact, I can actually show all 3 models as I got the little instruction manual for it. Okay, now this one right here is the M87LA, and up here it says that this is the Everblast Law Enforcement Shotgun. The M87SOS, which is what I'm reviewing, is the Everblast Elite Special Ops Shotgun. And then we have the M87SA, which is the Everblast Sawed-Off Combat Shotgun. Alright. Now, let me get a few things about this out of the way. Number 1, this is spring action, and this is a pump action. It's a basic pump action shotgun in airsoft form. This does have a hop-up on it. It's right here, right in the breech. Let me read that real quick. Okay, push it back for normal hop up, and press like that. And actually gives it a little bit of hop, gives the pellet a little bit of a spin. But right here is your real simple basic hop up. And from what I've been using, this is actually really decent. Now this does not have a set of sights on it, but at the same time, it's an airsoft shotgun, so sights are really not necessary on them unless you're planning on doing some real long range shooting. But this does have 4 Picatinny rails on it. There's one on either side of this receiver right here. There's one right along the top, and this piece right here is removable. I believe it's held in by 4 Phillips head screws, 2 on either side, but this is removable. And if this is removed, you still have a little Picatinny rail right here along the base of the stock. Speaking of which, this does have a M4 style adjustable stock. I think it's a 5 position, 6 position. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional positions. And this does have a fairly thick rubber butt plate. And let me tell you, when this is actually against your shoulder, this is not going to slip from your shoulder. This is heavily textured, heavily checkered in the back right here. And I promise you, that is not going to slip from your shoulder. And operating this stock is smooth as butter. This has an A2 style grip right here, and for me this is a very, very comfortable grip. This does have a safety. It's a little cross block safety. It's right behind the trigger. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's right here. But when it's on the push to the left side of the weapon, my camera's not going to pick it up very well, but when it's ready to fire, when you turn down like so, you'll see red. That means it's ready to fire. And when you push it in towards the right side of the gun, it's safe. It will not let you pull the trigger. But just so you can hear, that's actually got a fairly strong spring in it. The one thing that did surprise me about this particular airsoft was how heavy it was. Now, most of the weight is right back here, and to an extent in the tube right here. But this airsoft weighs 4¼ pounds. That's probably one of the heavier airsofts I've actually been pulling around lately. Now this does have Sling Swivels. Has one right here. This is adjustable left or right, and it does have one right back here, and this is adjustable left or right. So, if you're left-handed or right-handed, it will accommodate, it will adjust, just so you know. And this is also a magazine-fed airsoft. Now, normally it would come with two of these. This is a 20-round magazine, and the shotgun would have also came with a little handy dandy speed loader. Just pop it in the top, just press it in a few times, and automatically load up your magazine fairly quickly. But I picked this up at a local bargain hunt, so it didn't have the two 20-round magazines. Instead, it had one of the 20-round magazines, and it had this one, which I was actually quite surprised by, because this particular model, Airsoft, has been licensed out to a couple different companies. There's a company that I don't remember the name brand right offhand, but they do United States Marine Corps marked airsoft guns. I've seen the M9, I've seen the M4, and they also did a Marine Corps theme marked version of this shotgun with this magazine. Matter of fact, this magazine holds 490, and the reservoir is auto wound right down here, and this portion feeds 24 pellets. I currently have this loaded with 0.2 gram pellets, like I do for all my airsoft reviews. But the other one, the M87SOS, the sawed-off combat shotgun I mentioned, Crossman actually makes their own version of that shotgun. And just from my fooling with this, I actually might give that one a shot now, no pun intended. Because I'm actually really liking this one. Now I got all the basics about the gun itself out of the way. I don't know how well you can see that, but I have a monster can set up. Alright. Let's see how well it does for accuracy first. Okay, I can't even see that can anymore. I can't even see that can anymore. It's been knocking it all over the place. But, you can shoot singles at a time out of this. However, after the initial pump it a couple more times, and this will shoot multiple pellets at once, making it a real airsoft shotgun. And this does have one more feature. This does slam fire. In other words, hold the trigger, just work the action, it'll fire as fast as you can pump it. Well, here I go. That is insane out of this particular airsoft shotgun. But just the little bit I have been fooling with this is actually pretty sweet. Now, before I do forget, let me go ahead and say that with 0.12 gram pellets, this has a muzzle velocity between 310 and 330 feet per second. And with 0.2 gram pellets, which is what I just now used, it's got a muzzle velocity between 260 and 280 feet per second. So you're talking a difference of about 50 feet per second, between the two pellets. Which really ain't too bad, because I was shooting regular Coke cans with this, and just after 2-3 hits, it was already punching holes in Coke cans with this. And that was at a distance of about 6 feet. Which ain't bad out of something like this. What's my bottom line? If you can find the original UTG M87, any of them, I'm impressed with just this one right here. If you can find the Marine Corps Mark one, I would definitely try and find that, since it has this high capacity magazine right here. If be perfectly frank, I'd actually recommend the Crossman one, since I know that one's currently in production right now. If you can find that one, I get it. Plus, I think that one's about $20 or $25. I'm not too sure on the price on that right now. Don't hold me to that. But for what you're getting a very decent, high quality airsoft shotgun. And this, for me, is one I would actually consider skirmishing with, especially with this magazine right here. Granted, it's not an auto-electric. However, if you slam fire this as quickly as you can, it's almost like having a auto-electric. But overall, this is an excellent high-quality airsoft shotgun. If you can find it, or any of the variants of it, I would highly recommend getting it. But anyway, this is my review on the UTG model 87SOS. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.